Hey guys, welcome back to Uncle Fresh Reef. Today, got a real treat for you. When I was in Pensacola, Florida, I was able to stop in at SB Reef Lights, and while I was there, I had an opportunity to speak with Mike Herman. Not only did I get a full tour of his brand new facility, but I also got him to explain the features and benefits of a new product he has out. It's called the SB Reef Light Pod Hotel. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy it. Check out Mike talking about this new product.
So this is our pod hotel. We came out with this at MACNA, and we've already actually sold 2,000 of these already, so it's been doing really well for us. We do wholesale these to stores, and we can actually put their logo on instead of the SB Reefs logo. But basically, pretty simple design. This creates a portable cryptic zone, so you can put this in your sump. It allows your pods to move in so that they stay in close proximity. Now, the thing about pods is, if they're not close proximity, they don't multiply. If you throw 10,000 pods into a 120-gallon tank, it's kind of like, they're looking from mountaintop to mountaintop, each other waving, but nobody's having a good time. On the other hand, you put them in a sump where there's no, predators taking care of them. There's lots of detritus, high nutrient, decent flow. They're happy, they reproduce, but now they've got to make it through the bubble trap and sponge into the pump, get shot up into the tank, make it from the outlet nozzles, not get eaten by a fish, land on the rock, and then find other pods before they can multiply. So most people typically, especially if they have wrasses or mandarins in their tank, say the same thing. We got lots of pods in the bottom, we got nothing up top. So the pod hotel not only gives them a place to move into, but also becomes a pod elevator. After a couple days of this populating, you're going to pull it out, put it up in your display tank, leave it overnight. Pods are going to move out onto the rock, pull it out, put it back down underneath, and it's going to repopulate within a few more days. So it becomes this revolving chain. Another interesting thing we found about this, though, was if we left it in the top tank for an extra day or two, bristleworms moved in. And so then when you pulled it out, the bristleworms are in the corrugated plastic. You can pull it out and very quickly clean it. And it actually becomes one of the best bristleworm traps we've ever used. So it'll work both ways, but just kind of a cool little product. Most stores are going to retail these for $25 to $29, somewhere in that range. But if stores are interested, certainly they can contact us. You can also get them on our website at sbreeflights.com. And they come in a lot of different fancy colors, black and yellow, clear and green, and I'll show you the black and yellow here real quick. This is actually my favorite one. I just think it looks classy. And all you do is you alternate, crisscross your corrugated plastic strips, and there are holes drilled in these which allows them to get up into from level to level, and we purposefully block the top and bottom level so that you were never 100% out of pods when you harvest. And then these go in there. Got one stuck at an angle, there we go. And that's the black and yellow, which is one we sell the most of. We also have a green, kind of a metallic green inside as well. But again, just a great way to get pods from your sump up. Also, and this is really why this came about, years ago, as a DIY thing, we used to take corrugated plastic and just rubber band it to a rock. I mean, if someone wants to be cheap, that's fine. That's the way to do it. It works great. Customers that have nice sumps that don't have a refugium in them, they don't want to put sand and rock into a sump with, a $1,200 trigger sump that's got a $500 skimmer in it. It's just not going to happen. And so what we decided is, well, you know what, we can make that portable cryptic zone super inexpensive, make it look nice, and you know what, if you get 2 or 3 of these for a larger sump and put them next to the skimmer, you can rotate which one you take up top for harvesting, and you've created that cryptic zone without actually having to put sand or rock or anything else that might damage your skimmer into your sump, and you don't need that separate refugium. So again, we put these out at MACNA. There's a couple of videos you can watch on there as well on our website, but Pod Hotel, pretty cool thing. We have other feeders coming out as well. I don't know if I have my prototypes up here, but we have a mandarin buffet coming out shortly. We have a seahorse feeder, and we also have a butterfly feeder. Butterflies are real skittish, and so the butterfly feeder basically is a magnetic box that sits on the side of your tank. You put your food in. It's got small holes that the beak of the butterfly can get through, but the other fish can't. So it can come and eat at its leisure, and all of a sudden now you can keep that copper band without having to worry about, is the store got it eaten first or not. The mandarin buffet has a screen, and it's a bottom feeding plate we put in. It's got a syringe and a silicone hose, and basically you're going to squeeze that syringe, it puts the food in the bottom, and the mesh on the feeder, I wish I had one here to show you, is small enough that your baby Artemia, your brine shrimp, can't swim through, but they can climb through. And so as they climb through at a real slow rate, the mandarin will actually swim up, land on it, and will pick at them like, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy, without the brine shrimp just getting all up in the water column where all the other fish eat them. So look for those on the website shortly too. Probably in the next 30 days, those will be out. That's it. Mike at
I really want to thank Mike Herman for taking the time to go over all the Pod Hotel features and benefits. When I say this guy is busy, the phone doesn't stop ringing and people don't stop coming in. It's really crazy there. So taking the time that he did with me was very much appreciated. I look for some big things happening with SB Reef Light in the future. So as you can see, I have a Pod Hotel in my refugium now. I still got some tweaking to do on mine, but I know now that I got a Pod Hotel. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you later.